Buscando a Nemo, parte 7. En la oficina del dentista, el viernes por la mañana, los peces del acuario recibieron una sorpresa al despertar. La pecera estaba limpia. Habían cambiado el filtro por uno nuevo y no había sido necesario sacar a los peces del tanque. Su plan de escape se había arruinado. Pero estaba por pasar aún peor. El dentista metió una red en el agua y atrapó a Nemo. ¡Socorro! Gritó el pequeño pez, lo siento. Gil pensó rápidamente y se lanzó contra la red. Toda la pandilla ayudó jalando hacia abajo y el dentista tuvo que soltar la red. Pero el Dr. Sherman no se dio por vencido y volvió a atrapar a Nemo con una bolsa de plástico. Cuando levantó la bolsa, la puerta de la oficina se abrió de golpe. Había llegado Darla. Entre tanto, en el puerto de Sydney, Marlene buscaba el bote que se había llevado a Nemo. Vamos, Dory, tenemos que encontrarlo, decía a su amiga. De repente, un pelícano bajó en picada desde el cielo y los atrapó a los dos en su pico. Aterrizó en el muelle y trató de tragárselos. Marlene se atascó en su garganta. No he venido tan lejos para hacer tu desayuno, gritó con valentía. El pelícano tosió. Nigel lo vio y se acercó justo cuando el ave expulsaba a Marlene fuera de su bocaza. Marlene resollaba. Tengo que encontrar a mi hijo Nemo. Nigel sonrió. Yo sé dónde está tu hijo. Pero justo en ese momento, una bandada de gaviotas hambrientas vio a los peces y descendió velozmente sobre Marlene y Dory. Nigel los rescató metiéndolos en su pico lleno de agua y voló hacia la ciudad. ¡Agárrense bien! Alright guys, so let's take a look at the Preterite and the Imperfect on this page. Right here at the beginning it says the fish received a surprise. Like when they woke up, oh, here's a surprise, they got it all of a sudden. That's why it's in the Preterite. The fish tank was empty, so, I'm sorry, clean. And they put a star in the Imperfect because it's doing the idea of painting a picture for you. This is what things looked like at that time. Let's see. Next time we see something, we have right here. Something worse was going to happen. Basically, this is what was happening. Basically, the dentist inserted or stuck a net in the water and trapped Nemo. So he put the net in and he trapped Nemo. Both preterite. Socorro! So help! Yelled the fish. So he just yelled it at one time. They could have put that in the Imperfect, gritaba, if they wanted to give the idea that he was yelling it like socorro, socorro, saying it over and over again. But I just wanted to have him say it at one time. So Gil thought quickly. So he had this one quick thought, and he went against the net. So everybody in their group helped. So again, that's the predator. They weren't helping. They just all of a sudden decided to jump in the net and help. But Dr. Sherman did not give up. That's what that one basically says. And he came back and he trapped Nemo. Again, these are preterite things in a plastic bag. When he took the bag out of the water, the door opened and Darla was there. All right, let's take a look at the next page here. So all while this was going on, Marlin was looking for the boat. So Buscando was in the Imperfect because they wanted to give the idea that he was going around doing it. And then he was telling his friend Dory that we have to find him. That's why they see it as Imperfect, because they wanted to give the idea that he's saying it over and over again. If they put that in the Preterite, Dijo, then that'd be like saying he just said it one time. All of a sudden, a pelican came down from the sky, so bajo, and he trapped them in his beak, and he tried to swallow them. And these are all Preterite things. He did this, he did that, and he did that. Preterite. Marlin got himself stuck in his throat, and he shouted, Guiteau, that he didn't come this far to be his breakfast. And then the pelican was coughing. Nigel saw Dio. He saw it, and he got closer. Acercó, just as the bird was shooting Marlin out of his mouth. So Expulsado wanted to give the idea that he was, coughing him up, basically. Marlin and Resollaba is in the Imperfect because he was gasping for air over and over and over again. Nigel smiled, preterite. Just in that moment, a group of hungry gulls, saw the fish and descended. So they came down quickly, right? Nigel saved them, putting them in his mouth, and flew towards the city. And the funny thing with this part of the story is if you've ever seen the movie in English, I don't know if it does the same thing in Spanish or not, but the gulls, the gaviotas, are saying mine, M-I-N-E. They're saying mine, 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 mine. So because they want to eat the fish, right? They're mine. They're my fish, is what they're saying. And one of my students a few years ago, he thought that the gulls weren't saying mine, but that they were saying Mike. Like they were saying Mike, Mike. They were calling the fish, or they were calling somebody Mike, and that was kind of funny. So anyway, we called him Mike for the remainder of the semester. So that's it for today's Buscando Nemo. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and look out for the next part. Adios.